Ask the Doctor with Michael Lang begins in 30 seconds. Ask the Doctor with Michael Lang begins in 10 seconds.
When it comes to your health, are you seeing the check engine light come on more than normal? It's time to get under the hood. It's time for Ask the Doctor with Dr. Michael Lang. Sponsored by Lang Eye Institute and Fortify Vitamins. Dr. Lang is a board-certified optometric physician and certified nutrition specialist, helping people see and feel better through proper nutrition for 25 years. The doctor is in. Call now with your questions at 877-969-8600. That's 877-969-8600. Here's your host, Dr. Michael Lang.
All righty. Good morning and welcome to Ask the Doctor. I'm your host as usual, Dr. Michael Lang of the Lang Eye Institute in the Villages, Florida, and Fortify Vitamins in Ocala, and headquartered here at the Fortify Nutrition Center in Clearwater, Florida. I've been hosting Ask the Doctor since April of 1993. And we're on multiple radio networks throughout the great country. We're live video streaming all over social media this Saturday morning. So if you have a question regarding your vision, eye care, this is dedicated to you, the listener. So no matter how simple or complicated the question is, we will try to answer it to the best of our ability. I say we because my co-host in crime is Dr. Richard Hall, and he is an icon in the sports nutrition industry, an icon in anti-aging and wellness industry. And he runs the Lang Nutrition Center down in Ocala, and he's an asset. He is the asset, I should say, for Fortify Vitamins. And he helps with a lot of the development, research and development of all of our supplements. And Dr. Hall can be seen for free at the Lang Nutrition Center in Ocala, Florida. You can make an appointment or you can just walk in if he's not busy. Remember, the Lang Nutrition Center has just about everything you need from a natural standpoint to help with wellness in your body and your eyes. Of course, we have the Fortify Nutrition Center here in Clearwater, Florida, right on McMullen Booth Road in the Bayside Bridge Plaza, right there where Publix is. And I'll be there today, Saturday, about 12:30 for an hour or two. So if people want to come by and pick my brain on nutrition and chit chat, I'll be at the Fortify Nutrition Center, Tampa Bay, Saturday, about 12:30 today. All right, one more time. Phone lines are open, 1-877-969-8600. You can call Fortify Vitamins. I'm going to give you this number twice, so write it down, get a pen, piece of paper. I'll give it to you twice. The Fortify toll-free number for Fortify Vitamins is 866-503-9746. That's 866-503-9746. And Arlene is there to answer the phones, and Michael is there today to answer the phones right now if you need to order anything. Remember, our new website is up and going. It's the same website, just totally revised. It's much easier now. We have 15% off when you do auto ship, plus you get free shipping. We've got a lot of good information and science on all of our products. Go to fortify.com. That's Fortifeye, fortify.com. We got a lot on our plate today. We're going to talk about the new supplements that we've developed at Fortify Vitamins over the last 6 months. We've got some cutting-edge new supplements available now, a whole bunch of them. Doc Hall is going to spearhead that. I'm going to talk about how inflammation in our body is one of the root causes of many of the diseases, including dry eye. So we're going to approach a natural approach to get rid of dry eye by cutting inflammation, which will also help your entire body. every aspect of your body. And we're going to talk about one special nutrient that people are lacking, one special nutrient that none of you are getting in your body that actually will stimulate something called Series 1 prostaglandins. That's an anti-inflammatory prostaglandin. And we'll also teach you how to stimulate PGE2. That's prostaglandin series 3. That's also anti-inflammatory, but people do get that. And then we'll teach you how to stop the arachidonic inflammatory cascade through proper nutrition. But the whole key here is we're going to talk about a nutrient we haven't talked a lot about on this program that none of you are getting that will lower inflammation in your body and help your dry eye dramatically. But before we take the phones, I see we're getting loaded up. We got 3 callers already. Good morning, Doc Hall. How you doing, my friend? What do we got on the agenda for you today?
Good morning, my friend, and happy Saturday to all of our listeners. Thanks for tuning us in today. We're glad you're with us. Quick shout out to all of the nurses out there working today and every day. From the Fortify Performance Studio, we salute you for your hard work and dedication. It's National Certified Nurses Day. So if you know a nurse or you are a nurse, thank you for all the hard work that you do out there. We salute you from our studios and from our hearts. We love all of you. It's also, of course, National Hat Day. That's been revived. Dr. Lang and I, through our efforts, we've gotten National Hat Day revived again. Also, and this is a good one. It's national, believe it or not, it is true. It is National Day. It's National Laugh Day. There you go. See, he's already chiming in. Laughter, folks, is a great tool for mental health and body wellness. So make sure you're getting that healthy dose every day. Okay, do a little laugh for me today, and think of Doc Hall and Dr. Lang, and we'll be happy. As Dr. Lang said, we have a super big show today. In addition to your questions and hopefully our answers, Dr. Lang and I will be discussing all of the new products on our shelves, and we have a lot. And plus all the new products that are coming out. We've been working overtime in the lab, turning out new products, and it's a process, folks, to get it all done, including everything from labeling to you name it. And but we have some very, very exciting announcements on products, and a lot of you have been asking what's new, and so we're going to kind of update you on all of that. And of course, Dr. Lang is going to update you on the dry eye formula. That he was the leader in this. He was the pioneer in this, and so he's the go-to guy when it comes to dry eye kit, among many other things too. And so I'm gonna let him take back over, but I'll have more to say. I always do. Back to you, Dr. Lang.
Back to the Daniel Boone of dry eye. All right. Yeah, before we go to the first call, I just want to mention really quickly, some of our new products are our Super D Gummy, our Super Zinc Gummy, our combination C, D, and zinc in a capsule, our Super C, our vitamin D3, our 90 quantity of Fortify Focus. We got the new next generation curcumin called Curcugen coming out really soon now. It's all approved. We're making the labels as we speak. It's already manufactured. We are having the new next generation macular defense, zinc-free macular defense, and complete. We're working on that too. In about 3 months, that will be available. When we talk about the vitamin D, that's amazing. Our vitamin D3 is $7.65 if you get on the auto ship program, and that's over a 3-month supply. It's less than $2 a month for Fortify vitamin D3. What a deal. Get on the Fortify vitamin D3. Go to fortify.com. Get on the auto ship program. You'll get it sent every 3 months, just one bottle every 3 months, $7.65, and it's free shipping. I mean, that nets down to less than, it's about $2 a month for vitamin D3. And all of our things are like that. Our gummies, our Super C, they all have 100 servings. But we're expanding on that more in a few minutes. But let's go to the first caller of the morning. He's been waiting patiently. I think he's been on the phone for an hour and a half waiting now. So let's go to Bob. Bob, good morning.
Good morning, Doctor. It's a pleasure to talk to you. We're a beautiful, beautiful Chamber of Commerce day in Ocala today.
It is gorgeous here in the Tampa Bay area as well.
Good. I have a question that may kind of dovetail right in with what you were talking about. It's about labeling. I notice that most vitamins and minerals have a milligram or weight or however that's determined, but yet some of them are IUs, international units. Is there a comparison between IUs and micrograms and milligrams and stuff?
Yes, there's a breakdown depending on, here's an example of this vitamin E. There's a breakdown if it's natural vitamin E or synthetic vitamin E, and there's a formula online if you go to the internet. But now the FTC is requiring everybody to go to milligrams and micrograms. So it's kind of confusing. You've been accustomed to getting 1,000 units of vitamin D or 2,000 or 5,000 units of vitamin D. And now all of a sudden it says 25 micrograms. And so you have no idea, how many units is that? Is that the right amount? So, and that was supposed to have been done last year. And there's a lot of people that are a little lackadaisical and they haven't updated their labels yet. So I don't know if it's been enforced a lot. A lot of companies will show you in micrograms and in units. They'll show you both so you can compare it. But, that's everybody has to be milligrams, micrograms now. Why? Why are they changing? I like the old adage, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But let me tell you, they're always trying to fix things in the nutritional industry.
Okay, so it's a matter of will they have both on the label for a while as they're transitioning, or will it just stop being IUs and go to micrograms?
Most people are just going to stop being IUs. On some of our Fortify labels, we've just gone to micrograms, milligrams. Some of them, though, we still have both on it. If it's like a Sol vitamin D3, then we have it both to show it compares to people. But it's easy. Just go microgram unit, unit conversion on the internet or on your cell phone when you're not driving, and it'll show you.
Okay. Thank you, doctors. Pleasure to talk to you, Lord willing. We'll talk to you next week.
All right, Bob. Thanks for the call.
Thanks, Brian.
Wow, Doc Hall. That we're going to the next call, but Doc Hall, that was an easy one from Bob this time, huh?
Wow, I almost fell asleep. That was really easy. I might add too that I had written a blog for our on our website, and it's just on labeling. So that'll give you some insights on labeling, on just reading labels and how to decipher them a little bit. So that's already up and on there and been on there for a little while. So take a peek at that if you got a minute.
And it's mainly vitamin D and vitamin E that they've changed these things, because vitamin C and B complex, all that has always been in milligrams and micrograms. All right, we're going back to the phones. Let's go to John in Newport Richey. John, thanks for holding. Good morning.
Yes, good morning. I want to ask you, is air conditioning and fans bad for dry eyes?
Oh, yeah. Especially as we mature, as we age, our eyes get drier. Certain medications will also further enhance the dry eye sensation. But wind currents, all right, so the fan or an air conditioning vent right over your bed when you're sleeping can be detrimental to dry eye. And so what we do, a lot of people, let's face it, a lot of us like to crank down the air conditioner to 68 degrees and turn the fan on so it's like a blizzard in the room, right? And what you can do, if you still want to do that, put a good lubricating ointment that has vitamin A in it in your eye right before you go to bed. And there's really only one good one on the market. It's made by Optase, and it's called Hyalonite. Hyalonite. It has vitamin A in it, and you just put a bead of it in your eye right before you go to bed. The vitamin A actually can stimulate the goblet cells to secrete a healthier mucin layer, and the mucin layer is very important slippery layer, lubricating property of your tear film. So Hyalonite by Optase, you can only probably get it through doctor's offices. It's very difficult to find over the counter. We have it on our website, of course, at fortify.com. You can go under dry eye care, or just go under Optase, but Hyalonite. Also, right when you wake up in the morning, it's a good idea to put a lubricant in, because there's 2 times, John, that your eyes are the driest. That's first thing when you wake up in the morning, because they dry out when you're sleeping, especially if you have a ceiling fan and you crank the AC down, and then around supper time, because they're dehydrating from the whole day. So then put a lubricating eye drop in your eye right when you wake up and one around supper time. Certainly you can use it more than that, but at least 2 times a day. That's going to really help significantly. I like the Optase Intense Dry Eye, and I like the Oasis Tears Plus. Those are the 2 best.
Okay. Can I use the Optase Hylo Night with other brands of eye drops?
Oh, absolutely. It's compatible with anything. It won't interfere. There's no cross sensitivities at all.
Okay. Thank you. I appreciate it.
All right, John, you take care. All right, so we started the show off talking about there's one nutrient that everybody is lacking. I'm serious. Everybody listening to this program, well, almost everybody listening to the program is lacking one nutrient that causes, can cause inflammation if you're deficient in it. Well, let's put it this way. If you're not deficient in it, it will stimulate something called PGE1. That's a prostaglandin, series 1 prostaglandin, that is not stimulated well unless you consume this one nutrient. A lot of you are guessing, what is it, I mean, things like vitamin C and vitamin D and all that kind of stuff and glutathione, that can help stimulate a little bit. But the big daddy is called GLA, gamma linoleic acid, GLA. It comes from 3 sources. And if you're not eating one of these 3 sources, you may have inflammation you don't need, especially in your eyes and your joints. And that is coming from evening primrose oil or borage oil, or the best is black currant seed oil. Black currant seed oil I like because it also has alpha linolenic acid. That's ALA. That's a plant-based form of omega-3. Takes a few enzymatic conversions to convert to omega-3, but it does have a little omega-3 that's also obviously beneficial. So we have a product called black currant seed oil, Fortify black currant seed oil. I custom made it to have 140 milligrams of GLA. Most companies have 10 or 15 milligrams of GLA. Some have 40. Well, we have 140. And purposely, we put that much so that when you take it with our Fortify Super Omega or Super Omega Max, you have this ratio that we've worked with for over 20 years with our dry eye patients, a ratio where the omega-3 is much higher, and then you have a little bit less, obviously, of the omega-6 derivative called GLA. Remember, all omega-6 isn't bad. In the typical SAD diet, that's the standard American diet, that's a pro-inflammatory diet. Inflammation isn't good. And we have way too much linoleic acid, all right? That is the bad omega-6s in our diet. So when we add this GLA from black currant seed oil, it stimulates series 1 prostaglandin, which is anti-inflammatory. It stimulates a healthier tear film. So all of you that are already taking Fortify Super Omega or Super Omega Max, add the black currant seed oil to your regimen, and it's going to help inflammation in your body, but it's going to definitely help with dry eye. We have already done all the science, and we put together Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy. I'm holding up right now on social media. Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy has a box. You open the box, it has 3 bottles in it. It has our Fortify Super Omega, our Fortify Focus Blue Light Defense, and the Fortify Black Currant Seed Oil GLA. All of that is in there. And there's a method to my madness. I looked at all the science for years and years and years in the development of this, did tons of intracellular blood analysis on our patients. We looked at C-reactive protein, tumor necrosis factor. We look at even sedimentation rates, arachidonic acid, these inflammatory markers, and see how we can control them through proper nutrition. Now, number one, the best thing you can do is get off the SAD diet. That's the typical American diet, and get on the Lang Survival Diet. The Lang Survival Diet will help you decrease inflammation in your body. But then you can add the advanced dry eye therapy. And the reason the advanced dry eye therapy works so well, number one, the black currant seed oil stimulates these series 1 prostaglandins to lower inflammation. Number two, the omega-3, specifically the EPA in this at the level that it is, actually blocks the delta-5 desaturase enzyme, which is right above arachidonic acid, to help stop the arachidonic inflammatory cascade that goes to COX, COX-1 and COX-2, and LOX. That's the pro-inflammatory arms. Then finally, the omega-3 also stimulates anti-inflammatory series 3 prostaglandin. So that's a lot that I just told you. And the last phase of it is the astaxanthin that's in the Fortify Focus, mops up any erroneous leakage of inflammatory markers. It mops it up, and curcumin does that too. So we put it all together. Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy. It helps to alleviate strain on the computer, filter the harmful blue light, lower inflammation in the eye, stimulate a healthier tear film, and reduce inflammation in the body. Also, the nutrients that are in it have been clinically studied to lower cholesterol, lower triglycerides, improve energy, all right? Like I said, improve focusing, and filter out the harmful blue light. So why wouldn't everybody be on Advanced Dry Eye through Fortify Vitamins? It does work. We're getting ready to go to the next phone call in just a second. Doc Hall, you see this on a daily basis like I do with dry eye patients, and you see patients that come in that have had horrendous dry eyes, and we've put them on the Advanced Dry Eye kit, and we get a lot of positive feedback, don't we?
Every day I see folks come in through the office and through the store every day, and they always pull me aside and say, Dr. Hall, Dr. Lang put me on the dry eye kit a few months ago. Well, one of the side effects of this, and I mean good side effects of this too, is folks always, probably 1 out of 3 will mention this, and they'll say, Dr. Hall, my eyes are better. I do feel a difference. I'm seeing better. I'm seeing clear and like that. But could it have any correlation with the fact that my elbows don't hurt as much anymore? My knees don't hurt as much anymore, or my hips, and maybe my ankles or my feet? And absolutely, those are all anti-inflammatory, folks. And that's what we're trying to get out of your body is the inflammation, whether it be in the eyes or in the muscles and joints. That's what we need to get out. And the dry eye kit, it serves many purposes. I mean, it's as Dr. Lang said before, we could really relabel it with anti-inflammatory kit or anti-inflammation kit, and it would be just as well. Just it would serve the same purpose, and so that's the best thing to get on. I know I've been on it now for many years, and as many of you know, I'm training again for competitive bodybuilding. And I'm beating up my body. I'll be honest with you. In the gym, I'm really taking a toll. But you know what? I'm keeping the inflammation out of my body, and I'm recovering properly, so I don't get sore. I don't have those joint pains and muscle pains anymore. So take a look at it. It might be the thing that you need to do to put in your wellness regimen.
Yep, I agree. It's not just for dry eye. We could relabel it, advanced skin therapy, because it's amazing for the skin. Advanced joint therapy, advanced vascular therapy. Once again, we package it all together. It's just a little over $60. And then if you get on the auto ship program, it's even cheaper. So check it out. Advanced Dry Eye Therapy, Blue Light Shield. All right, we're going back to the phones. If you got a question, give us a call. You're listening to Ask the Doctors this morning. 1-877-969-8600. That's 1-877-969-8600. I'm going to give you the phone number for Fortify Vitamins, toll-free number. It goes directly to Arlene and Michael and Miss Nita. You can call them right now. They're taking calls on Saturday. That's 866-503-9746. One more time, Fortify toll-free number is 866-503-9746. And remember, the website is simply fortify.com. And I'm an eye doctor, so there's EYE in that, FORTIFEYE, fortify.com. Check out the bundle section at the top. The bundle section, these supplements, we've taken the synergistic blends of many supplements that work very well together and put them together for particular reasons. And you'll see why when you read about the bundles. Those bundles are marked down 25, 35%, and then you get free shipping on top of it. So that's a way to get about a 40% discount. It's an amazing discount. You're getting some amazing supplements based on true clinical science. So check out the bundle section at fortify.com. All right, let's go back to the phones. Andy has been waiting patiently. Andy, good morning. Welcome to the program.
Good morning, Dr. Lang. It's good to talk to you again. My wife went for her annual eye exam this past Tuesday, and unfortunately, she had high pressures in her eyes, and it looks like her eye doctor is going to be prescribing glaucoma medication.
Right.
She's going to go back to be retested in a couple of weeks, and then I think he's probably going to prescribe some glaucoma medication. I was wondering, do you have one or two medications that you like the best, or?
Absolutely. So there's a product we have at the Nutrition Center on the website called Eye Pressure Support, made by Life Extensions. Eye Pressure Support. It's mirtogenol, and the mirtogenol is a combination of bilberry and pine bark extract that actually helps dramatically. I've seen patients' pressure come down 30% in 2 to 4 weeks on this product. Now, I don't want to step on your doctor's toes, so obviously do what your eye doctor says. But there's nothing wrong with starting that and seeing if the pressure comes down a little bit before she's seen again. And also omega-3.
Is that the one that Life Extension makes?
Yes. It's called Eye Pressure Support, made by Life Extensions.
Right. No, I'm going to go to your website.
Yep. And she can take 2 a day for the first month and then go to 1 a day thereafter. That'll make it work a little faster. And then also omega-3. There's some science about omega-3 helping to improve circulation to the eye and bring the pressure down a little bit as well. So the combination of both of those, I've literally got thousands of patients on these combinations that work very, very well. And also it's effective. It's an adjunct treatment or therapy in combination with certain glaucoma medications. So here's an example. We may start patient on latanoprost. It's a very good prostaglandin to bring the pressure down. And let's say the pressure didn't come down as much as we wanted. Instead of going to another drug that might have potential side effects, we can add the eye pressure support and see the patient back and see what kind of pressure relief we get. And obviously, the patient needs to be followed very carefully because glaucoma you can go blind from. Remember, it's the sneak thief of your sight. You have no symptoms at all until it's too late. And that's why it's crucial to see your optometrist or ophthalmologist per their instructions, do visual field testing, digital photography of the optic nerve, OCT of the optic nerve, VEP testing, gonioscopy, pachymetry. There's a whole host of things that the eye doctor should be doing to monitor any progression and make sure that truly this is glaucoma and it needs to be treated, or it's just suspicious and maybe doesn't need to be treated. And finally, Andy, cardiovascular exercise. So 20 to 30 minutes, getting your heart rate over 100, as long as you don't have heart conditions and it's okay with your physician. Cardiovascular exercise can also bring the pressure down in the eye significantly. So the combination of the eye pressure support, the omega-3 and cardio exercise is very, very effective.
Yeah, I know you mentioned in the past aerobic exercise is important to lowering the pressure. I got her walking now. She's walking. She's 64. She's able to walk well. She walks 2 to 3 miles every morning.
Good.
And I told her to swing her arms, to make it aerobic.
Yep.
And let me ask you one other thing about natural ways, because I've been reading about large doses of vitamin C. Do you have any information about that?
Right. So vitamin C, that's been out for a long, long time. And I've tried numerous occasions to put super high dosage of vitamin C. The problem is, as you might be well aware of, if you use large doses of vitamin C, you can get the runs, you can get diarrhea. Yeah. And you really have to get high levels in order to get the effective pressure lowering mechanism working. And also it can cause kidney stones. So a high dosage of vitamin C can not be the best thing in the world, although it's great, when you're getting sick and you have a virus of some sort. So I like high dosage of vitamin C for certain occasions. But remember, glaucoma is a chronic condition. And so you'd have to be taking it super high dosages chronically for long term. So I think the other things that I mentioned are much better. And certainly glaucoma medications have come a long way. We've got some really good treatments now, and we have good surgical intervention, laser intervention. So we've got a lot of good things to help the glaucoma patient. So as long as it's detected early and treated, your wife should go to the grave when she's 110 without losing any vision. Right.
I appreciate that. And the medications, let's say you do a combination of the natural things that you said and the medication, can you get off? The medication is not something you take for life, is it?
Oh, I've taken many people off glaucoma medications, many people that, listen to what I say and they start getting in the best shape of their life. And we see the pressures come down significantly. Oftentimes we'll stop their medication and see what happens. Have them back in 3 weeks to see if the pressure spikes up. Obviously, if the pressure goes up to 25 or 35 or 45, you need to be back on those medications, right? But I don't, a lot of doctors will tell you it's for life. It's not for life necessarily. And here's the other thing. Just 10 years ago, 15 years ago, we would have had to put a patient on, 3 different medications, some 3 times a day to control the pressure, where now we have good medications that's once a day that control it better with less side effects than the medications we used, 15, 20 years ago. So
Right.
technology is getting better and better and better. We'll have a magic wand we wave over your eye one day and poof, it's gone.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And can you just give me one or two that you like the best again?
So I like eye pressure support from Life Extensions.
No, I meant the
the drugs.
glaucoma drugs. Yeah.
Well, Lumigan is one of my favorites, and Vyzulta is a favorite of mine. Vyzulta, but those
Vyzulta.
sometimes are relatively expensive, and so a really close second would be Latanoprost. Latanoprost is cheap, it's generic, and it works. Okay, and it also makes your eyelashes grow longer, so your wife will like that side effect.
Right, that's the one he mentioned to her.
Yep. It's a good drug, minimal side effects. Some patients get a little red eye and their eyelashes grow a little bit longer. There's some contraindications depending on if they have retinal disease and stuff like that. But for most patients, that's my number one go-to medication right now for glaucoma patients.
Right. And I'm gonna bother you one more quick thing on the vitamin C. I understand what you're saying about the side effects of taking mega doses of vitamin C. But what if you took the type of vitamin C that liposome vitamin C? In other words, you take one capsule of vitamin C and you get 5 to 10 times the results of vitamin C.
Right. Liposomal delivery system works very well with vitamin C. And if you want to get a higher amount, you don't mind spending the additional expense, it's very good. And I think that's a very good way to go. But most liposomal vitamin Cs are crazy expensive. They really are. And the studies don't indicate it's any better than just taking higher dosages of plain old ascorbic acid. All right. So everybody's trying to make a way to make more money in this industry where all the ascorbic acid, which is basically synthesized vitamin C, works just as good as natural vitamin C or any delivery system out there. And it's really, really inexpensive. I mean, we've got all the different types of vitamin C at our centers, but the regular, like our Super C, it's 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C and it's less than $5 a month. Less than $5 a month. So that's pretty inexpensive, and that's why I like just plain old ascorbic acid for vitamin C, because you can spend a boatload of money on supplements. I mean, some liposomal vitamin C's are crazy. They're $60 for a month's supply.
Right. Well, I want to thank you for your knowledge. I've been listening to you for about 15 years, 12 years now, and I appreciate all your knowledge and all your help.
Oh, thank you, Andy. Thanks for the call, and you have a great day.
Okay, bye.
Bye-bye. All right, you're listening to Ask the Doctor. It's Dr. Michael Lang and Dr. Richard Hall here to answer any questions you have regarding your vision and eye care. Give us a call at 1-877-969-8600, 1-877-969-8600. Remember, anything we talk about, you can go to the website at fortifeye.com, FORTIFEYE, fortifeye.com. We do not mark things up hardly at all. I mean, we develop these supplements to truly help our patients and not go bankrupt, obviously. So we do make a profit. But, we're selling some supplements for, $2 a month, $4 a month, $5 a month when you get on the AutoShip program. So you're not making much money. We don't even double the cost of our supplements. Most people do a 6-time markup in the industry. Doc Hall, I'm going to let you chime in on some of these new products we have and really the deals, So let's talk a little bit about some of the new products, from the gummies to the vitamin C and the D and all that kind of good stuff. I know we got a combo now. We came out during the pandemic with the C-D zinc combo as well.
Absolutely. One thing, though, I did want to remind all of our listeners, too, to check out our website. Go to fortifeye.com. We've re-engineered, I guess would be the word, the entire website. It's really easy to navigate around. Really clear. Everything has a photo with it. It has full description, and you can really discover a lot of great things on there. All the products are listed. We have them broken down into a wellness section. We also have our new performance section for you that are athletic or want that extra push. We have our performance section, and we just have all kinds of good things on there. So if you've been to the website before, we did our best all along, but this is even better. And so go to fortify.com and check it out. I want you to come in the stores and see us. I love to see patients and customers every day. But if you can't get in, you can always go to the website and order, and we ship free. There's no charge for shipping. And now we have the new auto ship, which is fantastic. Product ships to you every 3 months, but you get a fantastic discount. Like our new vitamin D3 that we have out, 25 micrograms or 1,000 IUs, and there's 100 in there. And as Dr. Lang said earlier, if you do on auto ship, that comes down to $7.65 for over 3 months supply. And you just can't beat that, folks. You just can't beat it. And that's one of our new products out. As Dr. Lang just said, we have also our new CD Zinc formula out, and there's 60 in there. And auto ship with that comes down to just a little over $15 for this would be actually for 2 months. But that's a fantastic, you're getting 3 super supplements all in one, and fantastic. Again, free shipping, or they're in all 3 of our stores. We have our new Super C out, 1,000 milligrams. Or 1 gram of vitamin C, 100 in there. There's 100 count, and fantastic product. I mean, it's and it absorbs in your system, as Dr. Lang said earlier. That's the vitamin C we go with. We want you to get the best benefit for the best price. We have our new Super D gummy. For you folks that want to get the good things of vitamin D, but you can't take the pills for some reason. We have a new gummy out. It tastes great. Let it melt in your mouth. Fantastic. You get there's 100 of them in there. And also with the gummies, we have our organic fruit blend is in there, and that is just unreal. I mean, it just elevates the whole thing all the way up. And also with that we have zinc by itself in a gummy. 12 milligrams of zinc, 100 gummies in a bottle, and with auto ship, it comes a little over $18. And so that's some of the new products. We also have our new performance food prep bag that we have in. And if you haven't seen it, you got to go to the website and see this. It's really something I worked on for a while and kind of came up with a concept for it. But it's like a little bag, like a lunch bag, the old school lunch bag, but it's insulated. And you get a salad shaker in there. Once you put your salad in there, it's got a little cup for your dressing. You shake it up, and folks, I'm telling you right now, you'll use a lot less dressing by going to the salad shaker method, because it covers the little bit of dressing you use covers each and every bite that's in your salad shaker. And then there's also a drink shaker in there too, so you can blend up your protein shakes. And there's room for a bottle of water or 2 in there. There's a little pouch in there for your forks and knives and spoons and all that. In fact, it even comes with one of those. So you're good to go with that. And that's only $14 for the whole kit. The whole kit is just that. I wanted to mention our world-renowned Focus supplement. That's always came in 30-count bottles, is now 90-count bottles. We still have the 30s. We'll always have those. And but we have a 90-count bottle. Big savings to you all the way around. And, you don't have to make the trip that often and like that. So this really works out well for you, folks. Honestly, Focus was one of our number one products for years and years and years. That and our Omegas, and well, most all of them are number ones to me. But to be honest with you, the 90s are outselling the 30s by probably about 4 to 1 right now, and I see that every day. So take a look at that. And also, don't forget our protein is now in its 60-serve bags. Our whey protein isolate is in a 60-serve bag. Again, saving you money. 60 servings, folks. It's less than $1 a serving. It's $59.99. and for 60 serving bags. Fantastic. I have one on my counter in my kitchen, and that's my go-to every morning. So we've got a lot of new products out, and we have a lot of new products coming. Dr. Lang and I have been putting overtime in the lab, and we have lots of new things coming out. And I'd like for him to explain a couple of the new ones that we have coming out too, just real quick.
Absolutely. The new curcumin. It's called Next Generation Curcumin, and it's fueled by curcugen. It's a new form of curcumin that is using the whole plant of the turmeric root, and it is 59 times more bioavailable than the next best thing, or it's 39 times. I'll have to look at this study again. But it's interesting. The company that manufactures this has looked at the science and found out you just don't want to isolate the curcumin only from the turmeric root. There's other things. There's essential oils and turmerones and all sorts of other things that are in the turmeric root that are beneficial for your overall health. And it actually makes the curcumin absorb even better. Folks, we know that curcumin does not absorb well. Most curcumin that you buy, you're going to have to buy 2,000, 3,000, 4,000, even 5,000 milligrams just to get a little absorption, all right? Because it doesn't absorb. And they're using a lot of things, synthetics, to make it absorb, or black pepper extract to make it absorb. Some of these things, long-term, if you use it chronically, are not the best thing in the world for you. So our new generation curcumin, fueled by curcugen, is all natural from the turmeric root. I used a prototype, and my knee pain dropped significantly. Miss Nita, my mother-in-law, she used it. Her shoulder pain dropped significantly. I'm going to put my daughter on it now, my 16-year-old Mackenzie, who was a world-class athlete, now has this autoimmune disease and has inflammation all over her body. And so I'm really been working on this because I want it for her, and we're going to see how she does. And hopefully it's going to be a godsend. So the new curcumin product is going to come in gummies, and it's going to go 3 gummies is going to be a therapeutic dosage, or a capsule, 1 capsule. And we're already working on the second phase of the gummy, because instead of having 3 gummies, I'd rather have it all in 1 gummy. So we're working on a prototype where you just eat 1 gummy and it has it all in it. So we're constantly updating the Fortify portfolio. I want to just look here. Somebody just chimed in on the computer and said that her name's Jennifer from Gainesville. Says, I'm a 53-year-old female. I've tried everything to reduce wrinkles in my face. And it wasn't until, let me see what it says, until I tried the Fortify Collagen Plus that anything worked. Thank you so much. I will send you before, I think she means before and after pictures to your email showing how well it works. Whatever's in it, keep it coming. Thank you. So that's interesting to have a testimonial from my Collagen Plus. Matter of fact, I'm holding it up right now. It was on back order because we sold so much of this. We took the latest ingredients. We took the best, the top collagen on the market. It's type 1 and type 3 that is made in Germany, called Verisol, and the dosage that was in the clinical studies. It has the peptides that work to minimize fine lines and wrinkles in the face, but also it helps ligaments and tendons. So not only the skin, hair, and nails. All collagen is not created equal. You'll see some of these multi-collagens where they take 5 different collagens and give you 20 grams of collagen. More is not better. It could be much cheaper for me to give you 20 grams of a generic multi-collagen with 5 collagens. It'd be much cheaper than just 2,000 or 2,500 milligrams of a German collagen that's based on clinical studies that's been designed to really work. So more is not better. Remember that. A lot of times when you buy these multi-collagens, they're using type 2 and type 4 and type 5. That's very inexpensive. And they're watering it down because type 1 is the number 1 best one, and it's the most expensive. So be very careful. It's called Collagen Plus. We also have hyaluronic acid in it, vitamin C, a little zinc, and peach ceramides. All of this is why it's very effective at helping minimize fine lines and wrinkles and help your skin. So it's called Collagen Plus with hyaluronic acid, and it's hydrolyzed by Fortify Vitamins. All right, phone lines are open, 1-877-969-8600. Give us a call, 1-877-969-8600. A lot of you will hear this show on different radio stations during the week. So we could be in New York City, we could be in California, we could be in Tampa. on Monday evenings, Saturday afternoons, Sunday afternoons, Sunday mornings, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. No telling when they can run these tapes on different markets of Ask the Doctor, but we're always live Saturday mornings. We started off talking a little bit about dry eye, and everybody listening to this program is going to have dry eye symptomology sooner or later in their life. Eyes that feel sandy, gritty, burn, tear, itch, fluctuation in vision, recurring styes, recurring infections. All of this can be related to dry eye. A lot of times you go see your doctor, your primary care physician, the urgent care center, and they put you on an antibiotic, and it didn't help much because it wasn't a bacterial infection. Remember, a bacterial infection is usually going to have a green or dark brown mucopurulent discharge coming out. If it doesn't have it, chances are if your eye's red, it's related to dry eye, allergies, or viruses, and usually not bacteria. But what do we do to treat this dry eye effectively, naturally, quickly? Well, there's 4 things. We heat the lids, we clean the lids, we lubricate the eye, and we nutrify the glands. So let me talk about this kind of quickly. Heating the lids. You can take a warm washcloth. You can take a tea bag. The one I like the best is the Optase Moist Heat Mask. Optase Moist Heat Mask. You put it in the microwave for 20 seconds. If you have allergies, you put it in the refrigerator, the freezer for a while. So it can be hot or cold. It's $24. It lasts 10 years. You got to clean the lids because the lids are very dirty. Bacteria, viruses, fungus, mites, mold, all that can get on your lids. We clean it with either Optase Tea Tree Oil Lid Cleansing Gel or the Optase Lid Wipes. Those are my favorite. Lubricate the eyes. Once again, I love Optase. The product is amazing. Optase Dry Eye Intense Drops or the Oasis Tears Plus. Either one of those are very effective lubricants because they both have hyaluronic acid in them, which is a natural anti-inflammatory. And then finally, and the most important part of the step for dry eye is proper nutrification. Get off the SAD diet. That's the standard American diet. Do the Lang Survival Diet or look at the foods on the Lang Survival Diet. Google the Lang Survival Diet. It will help your dry eye. It'll help your overall health. But what we talked about earlier in the show is our Fortify Advanced Dry Eye Therapy. It's got Fortify Focus, Super Omega, and the black currant seed oil, and that's only $53.55 every 3 months on the auto ship program. So this group of nutrients has been studied extensively in clinical settings. Thousands of doctors throughout the world are actually using it. I should say thousands and thousands or tens of thousands of patients are taking it. It is one of the most popular dry eye supplements in the eye industry. So if you do have dry eye, remember, heat them, clean them, lubricate them, and nutrify them. And go to our website at fortify.com, Fortifeye, fortify.com to learn more and order. And the Fortify toll-free number is 866-503-9746. One more time, Fortify Vitamins, 866-503-9746. Remember, I am at the Lang Eye Institute during the week. You can go there. You can go to langeyecare.com or drmichaellang.com. And, Doc, I want you to chime in before we take that next call, okay?
Absolutely. I just was looking over the website here on the big screen, and again, I want folks to go to our website at fortify.com and check out all the new products are listed on there now. The ones that I just discussed a couple of minutes ago. And you can see also the dry eye kit that Dr. Lang was talking about earlier, and it has explanations on there, and it gives you the whole breakdown on things. So, folks, that's the way to go. It's real easy. Like I say, we'd love for you to walk into the offices and the stores, and you're always welcome to do that. But if you go online, you can't get in. I have some customers and patients that live far away from one of the stores. And so they call me up all the time, and they'll say, Dr. Hall, I don't know how you do it, but I ordered my products yesterday, and they came to the front door today. And so we're real proud of that. Our warehouse and the whole gang over there just do a fantastic job, I mean, of getting the product out. So take a look at that. And I know we're going to take another caller here, and so I'm not going to squeeze in at the last minute. And I'm still going to be with you. But I just want to tell everybody to go out there today and enjoy your day. You know, like I said earlier, it's National Laughter Day, National Laugh Day. So go out and enjoy the day and make it the best day ever. Until next week, be kind to yourself, folks, and be kind to others. And I'm going to hang on here, and I'm going to let Dr. Lang finish out the program with a last caller or two.
Thank you, Doc. All right, let's go to the phones. Let's see. It's Barbara. Barbara, thanks for holding. Good morning.
Yes, good morning, Dr. Lang. I just wanted to inject the collagen that you're talking about is fabulous, and of course the Fit has got all of the lot of collagen, and it's terrific too. But the thing that really helped change my skin was your Lang Survival Diet.
Awesome. Yep. So the Lang Survival Diet helps you lower inflammation in the body through proper foods. God made a pretty good body as long as we give it the right fuel, right, Barbara?
Absolutely. It's a terrific diet.
Well, thanks. I appreciate that feedback, and we're about out of time. I think we have only about 30 seconds. So, Barbara, you have a great day, and thanks for your positive comments. I really appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. So go to Google Lang Survival Diet. And the reason I call it the survival diet is because I worked on this for a long time. I picked all the foods that work in harmony with your body to help us survive, disease-free until we have 2 feet in the grave. Remember, like I said, God made a pretty good body, but you got to give it the right fuel. And the right fuel isn't at the quick food or the fast food restaurant. Every now and then it's okay, but you should eat at home. Eat foods consistent with the Lang Survival Diet. With that, I want to thank everybody for tuning in and listening to Ask the Doctor. Have a great day. God bless you, and God bless America. I'm out of here.